Hello everybody and welcome back to my reviews. I've been away for quite a while, haven't I, since we moved. Unfortunately, I've kind of been catching everything going. I had flu, which then led to pneumonia. Once I got over pneumonia, I then unfortunately got COVID as well. But I am back, and so are Black Mamba, apparently, with their red dragon. I thought this would be a nice little one. Being the year of the dragon, I thought why not start off with a nice small review. This is of course the oversized version of the new Transmetal 2 Megatron. Done bigger with more accessories. Box is pretty much as you would expect. It's very minimalistic. We have a nice dragon on there. It's a deformation model. That's exactly what we get. Let's crack it open. And here we have the big bad boy out of his plastic prison, and I mean, he is absolutely gigantic. Accessory-wise, he comes with a lovely flame burst, which we can pop in the dragon mouth, and he also comes with an additional head. One of the gripes about the original was it didn't really have that animation vibe about it. This one, however, does indeed have that kind of animation look to him. Just a matter of popping that on. That's pretty decent, isn't it? I mean, look at that. That's a pretty decent sculpt, isn't it? I mean, it's not perfect. It's what you would expect from Black Mamba. I mean, basically they've oversized it. They stick a load of die cast in there and they're giving it a gorgeous paint scheme. It's still not incredible. There's still a lot of kind of room for improvement, in my opinion. I've got a little divot there, look. That's wow. The head obviously is kind of a fixed unit. They have given us hinges throughout this claw stroke tail section. I mean, the paint scheme is absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? But there is a but. It's just, I don't know, it feels a little bit restricted on that ball mount there. And is it me, or is the arm really kind of short? I love what they've done with the dragon head. I mean, the dragon arm itself is absolutely gorgeous. Love that. I mean, look at the levels of detailing. The teeth there, really nice piece of work. But this one, I don't know, just coming up very kind of short, I guess. Still very articulated. We've got articulated fingers. Obviously the head is ball mounted. We do have a waist rotation in there. No abdominal crunch. Legs that can go that far forwards, that far back, out to the side, but the joints are so ratcheted and stiff that you do tend to pop this crotch piece out. There is an upper knee rotation. There's nothing at that thigh. That's a fixed unit. We do get a really nice deep bend on those knees, coming down to those feet. Oh, these wings kind of get in the way a little bit there. Got the shin bend, and we've got the pivot on that foot there, and left and right. This whole section here, big lump of die cast. So, how big is little Megatron, I hear you ask? Well, size-wise, he is a big boy, and I mean big. He even towers over the JX version of Megatron, which I still think is my favorite, just because it's so unique. But the colors on this guy, so vibrant. Probably shiny enough, really kind of fits in with the rest of those Transmetal figures. It looks good, doesn't he? And for those curious about how he scales with the Maximals, that's a pretty decent scale, actually. He towered over Optimal Optimus, but I don't know. What do you guys think? If you find these videos useful, why not head over to Shozy or Gundamit using the link in the description below. Before you make that purchase, head up to the top of the page on the Support Your Favourite Reviewer tab and type in Ben's got to help support this channel and keep these reviews coming. Now the reason I got this guy is for his alt mode. I can't afford to get 2 versions of the JX, it is extortionate now, and this guy was crazy affordable, very much kind of an entry level for those who want a giant kind of MP sized Megatron in their collection. But for me, this was the most affordable option to get a beast in the beast mode and in their bot mode, something I'm trying to do just with my kind of Beast Wars figures. And this was definitely the right move. Step 1 is to lift this out of here. It is wedged in, tabs in here on this lip. It's definitely the most difficult part. I had to kind of physically give it a real good kind of tug. It's designed to just slide out, but it doesn't, not at all, unfortunately. But that is definitely a downside, let's just say that. This is gonna come around, because this whole piece here is gonna come up and go through the legs. And as you can see, the legs, as I mentioned previously, they already want to split. It's kind of how they naturally go. And we're gonna just go with nature and split and divide them like so. That then allows this piece to come up. I've popped the head off just so you can actually see what I'm doing, because it kind of gets in the way. There is this tab on the back here. Look, this is going to come all the way over and go through these legs, and in doing so, that's going to tab in at the back. This needs to be perfectly square and lined up to go in, like so. And then this is going to come around and sit like this. So then when we bring these legs back in, there are these locating tabs. They're going to keep everything where it should be. So 1 and 2, like so. The chest can now open up. These are going to come untabbed, like so, and they're going to fold out and out like so. And there's also these bits here are going to fold down like so, and down like that. The arm is going to use this double hinge. That's going to fold up. That's going to push and should line up, he says. Come on, work that in. Come on. There we go. And then the fist is going to come down like this. And then this is going to fold in. This is going to unfold like so. This is going to come in and tab onto the back. This is then going to rotate upwards. And this can then go like so. And the neck can extend. Then once you rotate this section around, these panels come up, and then this chest piece can come back up and over, and there's small retaining tab just on the inside here, and that just latches onto here. And then cover off the side of the neck with these very stiff neck pieces like so, and then we can bring the chest tab up, and that's going to push and secure in like so. And here we have him all transformed up. That is my Dragon Mode Megs. You can pop this in his mouth if you want kind of the flame burst, No, not for me. But he does look sensational, doesn't he? I mean, he is a big boy. So if I just bring Primal back in. Look at that. He is glorious, to quote my younger self. That's a good, easy transformation. Hardest bit about that was getting that neck unplugged. And that's only the first time. After that, it was okay. Love the double joints in those legs, gives you lots of posability. I mean, that is a ridiculously wide wingspan. Look at that. That's exactly what we kind of need it to. I would like a little bit more range in here. I think there is buttons on the head. I might fire the missile. I'm not entirely sure. I believe it does. I was hoping it had kind of a light up feature, but it does have translucent eyes. So if you catch it right, then we do get some nice light piping in the head. But my goodness me, what a fabulous looking budget Megatron. I mean, that looks sensational, doesn't it? Really good looking alt mode, and I mean, it is huge. Absolutely huge. I don't have the select version to compare it to, but like I said, he is a big boy. Look at that. That's insane. But there we go. That is my personal preference. Like I said, JX done an incredible job with their Megatron. Obviously they did it, it's an original mold, whereas this is based on the Hasbro version. But for the price, this is unbeatable, really. You know what you're getting with Black Mamba. It does feel kind of, I don't know, I guess kind of mass-produced. Worried about kind of some of these joints in here. If you've had some of the Black Mamba bots, kind of like their Megatron for Revenge of the Fallen, you know how when they kind of come around on this hinge, it's kind of tight joint, and I'm a little bit wary of it. But all in all, not getting any paint chipping. Everything's kind of very clear. You didn't get that smell either. Some of these figures, you get that kind of really rich smell with the paint. Didn't get any of that with this guy. And all in all, it is a beautiful piece. Very happy with the purchase. I will, of course, include a link in the description where this can be purchased over at ShowZ. Don't forget, if you do want to use ShowZ, feel free to use the creator code BENZ, which does help the channel. It feeds money back in to the channel in the way of points, and points for me wins prizes. This is actually how this guy was purchased. It was purchased through points that I'd accumulated. Thanks again to everybody that stuck by this channel. I am sorry that I haven't been there much lately. Like I said, ill health, lots of other things going on. Things have been indifferent since the move. It's a big change moving from England to Canada. We've experiencing our first Albertan winter as well, where it went down to -50. That's pretty cold. But we're all surviving, and I'm in better health now, which is great as well. So thanks again to everybody, and to many more videos. I've got stacks and stacks of stuff to review. Honestly, can't wait. Feeling good about being back. Until next time, for myself and the rest of the Collectibles household, thank you all very much for watching. Goodbye.